Hi, good afternoon. I think a lot of us deal with some of the same things, and one of those things that I'd like to bring up is depression. And it's actually very common in the Camgirl community, and it's something that I'd like to address. I myself have had depression, as I'm sure has a lot of people, and especially those of you watching since you decided to click on this video. I believe that depression derives from just the feeling of not having that social touch and that connection with people that we need as humans to feel alive. And we live in a text-based, computer-based society where we feel like we're interacting internally, but when we get out into the world, we don't really touch people. We don't really embrace their warmth because we feel like we have this personal bubble that doesn't really need to be popped. And as a cam model, we might feel that people are judging us, people are recognizing us, people are, they see us and they're thinking the worst, or they want to come close and we run away because we don't want them to ask us what our job is, because that's one of the most common questions anyways. And if you're not a cam model and you're watching this, perhaps you can relate that maybe you stay indoors a lot, maybe you don't really go out and reach and talk to very many people, maybe you stay indoors and you play video games and you talk to people through the computer but not really out in the real world. And I think that one of the hardest things to do when you're in the mode of depression is get out of the house. Like, when you're in your mode, you almost feel like you need to hide, like you don't want anyone to see you in this state, like it's not acceptable to be in the state that you're in at this moment. And I feel like that's kind of how our brain tricks us into getting deeper and deeper into the state of depression, because we think that we shouldn't go out, and that's actually our cure. Our cure is to dress yourself nicely so you can feel nicely on the outside as well as the inside. Your appearance actually affects how you feel on the inside, and it's really, really hard. I know you're looking at me and you're like, well, screw you, you don't know what you're talking about. I can't even get up. I understand completely. But go take a warm shower. Go in the shower and just think, or cry it out if you need to. Sometimes we have a lot of emotion on the inside, and the best thing to do is just to let it out. We are told that emotions are weaknesses and that it's good to put on a front, but maybe it's all the toxic things that you have inside that you need to let loose and you need to let go of. Talk to someone. Talk to someone and tell them how you feel. If you want to talk to a complete stranger, there's actually things, and there's sites online where you can talk to a complete stranger and just vent and tell them everything that you're feeling, everything that's wrong with you, and they will just listen to you. They have hotlines that you can call someone and they will just listen to you. Sometimes we just need that social interaction, that feeling that someone is there for us, because I feel like depression derives from the feeling of isolation and the feeling of being alone, and we react by pushing everyone away and being more and more alone, and that doesn't really solve the issue because we need that interaction, we need that touch, we need that warmth. So next time you're feeling depressed, go take a shower, go make yourself look nice, go for a walk, try to interact with someone, call someone you love. I'm not really feeling that great right now. I don't know what's wrong with me. Don't judge me, but I feel really, really low, and I don't want to talk to anyone or see anyone, but I'm hoping that me reaching out to you is just going to help me with my state of mind. That person might be like, say no more, I'm coming over, we'll talk this out. And you'll see how talking to them and feeling their warmth and their love that someone cares about you is actually going to break you out of that mental state. Now, this is only one man's opinion. This is only how I feel when I'm depressed. I feel like I push away the world, and I can only tell you how I deal with things and how I relate my depression to things. I feel like my depression comes from feeling alone and feeling like I'm not getting that interaction. Do I crave that interaction when I'm depressed? No. I feel like I want to push everyone away. I just want to crawl in my hole. I feel like it's not acceptable to be depressed. It's not acceptable to not take a shower. It's not acceptable to not want people in my life. But we're pushing away our medicine. We're pushing away our cure. Next time you feel depressed, reach out to a friend. Reach out to someone. Call someone. Feel that warmth. Feel that care that someone cares about you. And if you have no one in your life, give yourself that love. Kiss yourself. Give yourself that feeling of warmth and affection. Write how you feel. Do something to release your emotions, release your feelings of angst, hate towards yourself, or whatever you're feeling at that moment. And let it go, let it go. It's all inside, it's all toxic, let it go. And I really hope that doing these things will help you deal with depression and will help you deal with the things that you're going through. If anything that I said resonated with you here today, I really would appreciate if you would click the like button down low so I know that I'm doing something correct. I don't want to only base my videos on cam modeling, but that is something that I do, and that is something that a lot of us cam models go through, is depression. But I'm talking to the variety of people going through the same thing, not just cam models. I'm talking to anyone going through depression. I'm here for you, and there are other people who are there for you too. You just have to allow them in your life and get past the hurdle of feeling like you are not accepted being in this state. It's okay. We all go through it. You just have to push through it and know that everything's going to get better and know that everything's going to be okay in the end. And you're not going to be depressed for your whole entire life, but you can get through it faster if you reach out to someone and feel that warmth and connection, because that will make you feel loved. And feeling loved, in my opinion, makes you feel less depressed, less alone, and it'll break you out of that spell of depression. But that is just my opinion, and that is just what I do, and I really hope I helped you here today. Have a wonderful day.